Hello, this is Paula from Emotional Support for All. Hope you're all having a lovely and relaxing day, whatever it is you're doing. I've had one of those today, so it's been nice. Yeah, I put a little short on earlier about a 80s doll that I had when I was a little girl. Found it in my um, local town centre when I was out shopping. Not quite sure if they've reinvented them again and it just got me thinking to, yeah, back in the good old days when you was young and carefree and couldn't wait to grow up. And so I've spent a little bit of time just doing some reflection. Yeah, just about memories from my childhood, which has made me smile. And it makes me smile as well because this doll is something I remember quite well from my childhood, but I can't remember much about. Was it a cartoon? Was it a film that I watched? I just remember on a Saturday night we had coal fires back then. And we would get settled in for the night when it was cold, the fire was on. We had a dog, we had a cat. We used to close the curtains, me, my mum, and my sister, and we'd go to the local renter video. We would all take it in turns on what we was going to choose. And then I would just sit colouring, and it was obviously this doll that I've recently bought, and funny because the colours lasted for ages, forever. Whereas now they don't really last a week, do they? But yeah, just back in the good old days. I think technology has come a long way. I get by day to day, don't really know what I'm doing with technology, but I know children of today are very high tech, aren't they? And they're into all the local the latest gadgets. For me as a little girl, it was going out with a skipping rope with my friends on the street, and we played for hours and hours. We played Kirby. We used to do reenactments from the A Team, and I was always Face, if you remember, from the A Team. But yeah, the good old 80s. And I do think sometimes life has moved on, but not always for the better. You lived on streets where there weren't many cars, so you could play safely out on the street. You knew everybody who lived in those houses. I don't know hardly any of my neighbours now, and we've lived in our property for over 10 years now. And there's just so many things again that I think have changed. Supermarket prices, for one. Yeah, sometimes I do think it would be nice just for a day to go back and relive childhood. We don't have snow like we used to have, do we? Um, when we had a bit of snow, we all still went to school. Yeah, so many childhood memories, and it's made me smile today, and that's got to be a positive thing for your mental health as well, hasn't it? And that's what's made me smile. And I thought I'd share that with you today. So yeah, happy walk down the memory lane for me. Thanks for listening. Bye bye.